It's a way of life really, not just coming out on a Saturday afternoon to watch football. It's all I think about every week.
My first season ticket was probably the first year in the conference, and then since then I've just been to as many games as possible.
It's about family. So I've always come with my mum to the Kassam, and I sit with people that I've always sat with, and it's about the 3 hours with them.
I was 6 years old. On Christmas morning I came down and opened my first present, and it was in Oxfordshire. Then I went to the next game after that.
Actually, Eve that made me fall in love with it. So I'm from Oxfordshire anyway, and so when I was younger I did go to a sort of few of the Manor games, but it was Eve's passion and seeing her passion for the club that kind of then last sort of 5, 6, 7 years. Yeah, I've been really into Oxford.
And one day, me, my dad and my brother went to the Manor for what turned out to be a pretty special game. It was in April 1996. It was when Joey Beecham scored that goal, which I think goes down as being one of the greatest goals ever scored by an Oxford player, by one of Oxford's best ever players as well. And fair to say, after that I was hooked.
Well, the best memory early on is obviously Wembley in 2010. Nothing can really ever top that.
Back in 2010, that famous day against York City in the playoff final, I was there with my dad as a young kid, and it's lived with me ever since.
Right from the first goal I was cheering and singing through tears.
But to actually be at a game where not only had we won, but we'd actually achieved something, we'd achieved promotion, and it had taken so long. You know, I was 19 by then. I'd flown back from travelling in Peru to be at the second semi-final as well. So that whole season.
I mean, this season's been special, hasn't it? Because there's been quite a few sort of over 10,000 crowds in here, and just the atmosphere this season. Obviously, you know, there's been some sadness this season as well. So some of those games have been really quite special, quite emotional games, I think.
It has to be that Portsmouth game. 10 minutes to go, looking down and out, and then 2 amazing goals from Brannigan and Holland just to win it.
Just being there, just arriving at a stadium after the 18 months we'd had, seeing all the yellow shirts around, seeing everyone so excited for what was about to happen.
That Sheffield Wednesday last minute home winner, just being up here with all my mates, absolutely incredible. Brilliant season to watch, home and away. Just, yeah, a brilliant season all round.
It's a pretty special group, a special club at the moment. A crux of players who have been very important, and I think for young players coming through, of which there are plenty, looking up and being able to see those guys doing what they're doing has to be important.
I'd like to say, if you've been to a few games, enjoyed it, why not try and keep the whole season?
Buy one.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely
It's worth
buy
it.
when it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely be part of the Oxford United family. I think it's really important.
Exactly. Not even just a Saturday, the whole week from Monday to Friday, waking up that Saturday morning, it's Oxford United.